To get to the comment, I have to go over the issues that you're causing to stop us from comment.
Okay, Mr. Dowdy, I'm going to stop. We're done with this particular hearing, so I appreciate your comments. You will have time when you get ready to testify and.
Can't even get it out. I've already asked for accommodation, you denied it.
All right.
You stand here, you pontificate about all the glad handing and all the things that you're doing to help black and brown. Nothing has happened. Is this still the same status quo ante? You make up fake stories about Sean Kemp, fake stories about Cloud9 and Dennis Turner. Meanwhile, you're calling the police on us, okay? Mr. Bondrop, you did it to me. That lawsuit's coming with the quickness, okay? You stepped down on this guy over here this morning without even letting him finish his thoughts to see if he was going off track, all right? And then, not only that, at the meeting at the State House, when a lot of us Negroes were there, State Rep Wayland, I am 99% sure, called the police on us, okay? Why did you decide to cordon off this thing in front of the dais up here? Why is there a rent-a-cop over here now? People that threaten you or something? I didn't. I don't think anybody been threatening you, okay? You're creative. You are creating a very threatening atmosphere to people for us to come in here and approach you.
Christopher, you have 30 seconds.
Thank you. You know, it's stultifying what you're doing. You're doing it on purpose, okay?
Hey, you know, sentiments is somewhat similar to what Christopher King says. Yeah, this is kind of different. I've watched the LCB graduate from really a friendly environment with pretty much all white people participating in the industry. And just to prove a point, everyone that came on here to talk about existing farms and existing businesses, they're fighting to have their kids placed into a situation where they could work around and be a part of the industry, whereas black people are still fighting to get in the industry. Let that resonate for a moment. But anyway, moving forward, I started this fight in 2015. Pete Holmes, hey, we respect you.
To get to the comment, I have to go over the issues that you're causing to stop us from comment.
Okay, Mr. Dowdy, I'm going to stop. We're done with this particular hearing, so I appreciate your comments. You will have time when you get ready to testify and.
Can't even get it out. I've already asked for accommodation, you denied it.
All right, that concludes our testimony on the sale of cannabis waste, and we will now move on.
My name is William Doherty. I came here from WSU area. So I spent
Who determined that we need a rent-a-cop in this room?
I'd like to cover a couple issues. Some part of it's just the process.
Stay on topic. Cannabis waste is
Sir, sir,
Cannabis
Sir.
waste is the topic.
sir, please stop interrupting. You are harassing. I'm trying to talk about the issues that need to be fixed so that we can effectively communicate here. Now, I'm trying to comment on how we fix the communication process because
Okay,
with
you'll
the
have your
LCB,
opportunity.
hold on.
I met this white brother, drove in from Spokane, and his deal, he was messing with Ponder and all that stuff in the application. Listen, they screwed this guy. They basically said he applied twice. He didn't apply twice. First of all, Ponder first internally told him that he had 300 points. And then they said you just missed a couple things, right? So Anita Ponder, licensed in Illinois, keep that in mind, okay? Because just keep it in mind. So they then told him that he missed a couple little things, whatever. But anyway, bottom line was like the address he had on his application was not the address he wanted everything to go to. That address that was submitted was for his accountant. So then what they did was, his name is William, I think, William. So anyway, what they did was he tried to resubmit, or to correct, not resubmit, but to correct the issue. So they had him submit this paperwork, right? And so Pepper's like, I'm bored of this shit already, Dad. So he submits the paperwork, right? But they basically dinged him on the LCB side for saying that he applied twice, okay? Which you could have done legally anyway, okay? So today, he was going on, Ball and Drop cut him off too. They were talking about certain aspects, I can't remember exactly the topic right now, but he was getting into the process of how the process is so flawed that you can't get to the real issues, right? So this is a white dude who's a social equity candidate, but he's qualified. He's been around back in the day. He's an OG, right? If you're an OG, I got no problem. Look, OGs are OGs, but like I say, the disparate impact was on black and brown because there are none of us left in King County or almost anywhere in the whole state, you know? So that's the deal. But anyway, so this cat, listen, I'm gonna tell you what else. He's got audio recordings of the conversations he had with Ponder, all right? And all that shit. Because guess what? He lives in Idaho, which is a one-party state, or at least he was standing there when he made the phone calls. So when I put this video together, it's gonna be interesting, and you're gonna hear a lot of shit. Anyway, that's it, Pepper. Let's go say hi to Gus. Would you like to do that? Great morning, may it please the board. I want to talk to you about a certain comment that was made. I have a handout for you too. I want to make sure that you get this. This is important. This is from Darren Beatty. He's in the State Department now under Trump administration, and his comment was that competent white men must be in charge if you want things to work. Now, we in the so-called allegedly progressive PNW find that comment offensive, and we say that this is the type of rhetoric used by the GOP. But in reality, this board and the legislature's approach to black and brown in this state is the same policy in fact, okay? So we want to bristle at that notion, but look at what's really happened here with cannabis, okay? Under this program, you create false narratives. For example, I can tell you right now, did you know I was a top 500 tennis player? Did you know that? In my neighborhood. Right, okay, so I can create a false narrative and tell you all those things, but really it'd be a tempest in a tea kettle. And that's what you have here with this approach to social equity. You stand here and you pontificate about all the glad handing and all the things that you're doing to help black and brown. Nothing has happened. Is this still the same status quo ante? You make up fake stories about Sean Kemp, fake stories about Cloud9 and Dennis Turner. Meanwhile, you're calling the police on us, okay? Mr. Bondrop, you did it to me. That lawsuit's coming with the quickness, okay? You stepped down on this guy over here this morning without even letting him finish his thoughts to see if he was going off track, all right? And then, not only that, at the meeting at the State House, when a lot of us Negroes were there, State Rep Wayland, I am 99% sure, called the police on us, okay? And, we look at the situation that happened in Idaho with that doctor the other day got zip tied for no reason, okay? And we look at that and we say, oh my God, that's horrible. Look at those Reds doing those things. Well, it's not just those Reds. It's right here in this room. Why did you decide to cordon off this thing in front of the dais up here? Why is there a rent-a-cop over here now? People that threaten you or something? I didn't. I don't think anybody been threatening you, okay? You're creative. You are creating a very threatening atmosphere to people for us to come in here and approach you.
Christopher, you have 30 seconds.
Thank you. It's stultifying what you're doing. You're doing it on purpose, okay? And Attorney Patel, you hopped in on it before. When the meeting wasn't started and you tried to tell Bondrop to start the meeting on me, all right? You want to get something on me. I don't have a criminal record. I'm 60 years old. I'm not going to get one. What you're going to get is a lawsuit from me for this type of abusive behavior. It's not cool.
Thank you, Christopher.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, next up we have.
Hello? Hello, is this Megan? Yes, this is Megan. Hi, Megan. My name is Bill Doherty. I'm a Potter Diversity Group submitted a social equity application to the state of Washington for the LCB. And there was a clerical error, and I'm just trying to figure out who we can talk to possibly get that looked at or changed if possible. Hi, Bill. I really appreciate you calling me. I am not the person to chat with. I will need to, unfortunately, sort of end this call as I'm not the person to talk to, so I'm very sorry. Just trying to say, can you refer me to? I'm going to see here just a second if that's what I can do. But I have your number here, and I will inform will see what I can do here. Okay, great. Thank you. I apologize. I don't have anything for you right now, but all right. Bye-bye.